Socks off in for bailing them out.
Yeah. Also, I'd fit the extra lot of socks
I'll
in.
pay for it.
If you do it.
We'll just crack on. Obviously, we're not going to take much of your time, but just a little quick go through logistics tomorrow, a little recap of the week. So first of all, you to be tomorrow at the bus station for 7 a.m.
Bus station?
Yeah, it's just at the bottom of the road there because they had issues with the bus stopping and the trailer and blocking the road, so they're not allowed to stop the bigger vehicle if it's blocked the road. So he's going to be at the bus station, so to be there for 7 a.m. So probably give yourself, if you're walking without your bike, you can walk it in like 3-4 minutes, but give yourselves, let's say, 10 minutes to more than enough time. So
When
it's
you
a little bit of a buffer.
When you say the bottom of the road, is that the bottom of this road where we would group on the square or
The
beyond
bus
that?
station.
Beyond
The
that.
bus station.
See where the roundabout. See when we go down and we go over that little bit, and we turn right, we join the road, and then we drop down. And there's the roundabout that's the first turn. Bus station, car park, everyone's just on the left hand side there.
Are you going to come over?
We'll be there. Aye, we'll be there.
Okay, cool.
One else will be there.
Yeah.
Right.
Tell David Dodge that.
One of us will be there.
And he started off, he says, one of us will be there.
Yeah.
So to be there for
Might
7.
not be.
For breakfast, they've left like plates and cereals, just have yourself there. The chefs won't be in the morning to cook up like all the big breakfast, but there'll certainly be stuff to get you on your way and fill a little hole in your stomach till you get to the airport. So yeah, just help yourselves to stuff there.
Please keep the noise down. Try to sleep.
You're across the road.
I'll not be up. I'll be up.
So quick
You want to go to
recap,
bed?
Maybe something.
quick recap of today's rides. Davey or Chris, you want to jump in here?
Yeah, I think it was a good ride today. Good way to finish. Probably took a little bit of the sort of wet days, made them seem a little bit more. Maybe they weren't that bad, and it was a great way to finish. I thought got up on the hill, we got a great view. Everybody was in good spirits, loads of photographs. I thought it was a good route. I thought it was a pretty interesting route. We normally come down that once we turned off the road, the fast downhill road that when we come back from Castells. So we normally come down that and you sort of see it, but obviously you're moving a lot faster, so you don't really get to appreciate it. And I think going up it's a pretty cool valley to cycle up on.
That was the first time we've ever done that route in reverse, and I thought it was awesome. It was really good. So it was a new one for everybody. So.
Some good efforts of people. Last sort of effort of the week, and people are still smashing up it pretty cool.
Okay.
Apologies to hit the middle.
So we're just saying tomorrow it's there will be chefs in, but the breakfast is over there. Just help yourself in the morning. We've to be down at the bus. We're not allowed to block this road here. So with a big bus and a trailer, it literally blocks the road. So I'm not allowed to stop. We've got any trouble with it. So what we need to do is walk down where we meet the bikes. If they walk straight over there, and then on the left you'll see there's like a bus station car park. The bus is going to be there. It's only like 4-minute walk, but give yourself 10 minutes to get there with your bike boxes and stuff. And Davian's volunteered, he's helping you in the morning. Stuff. Right. At the start of the camp, we had left out some paper and envelopes, and I know a few people had taken them and wrote down their why to the week. Is there anyone that wants to share that with the group, or if you want to keep it to yourself, then you carefully make good sense?
I forgot to take the paper right, but I've been thinking about it all week.
Great, I'd love to hear that.
So I'm a shoot for the stars kind of guy, and like I feel like I'm always late to the party with everything. Like I started wrestling late with the college wrestling scholarship, got the shit beat out of me because didn't have the experience, and from the time I was, wrestling as a wrestling coach, showing my kids that I still knew what I was talking about. And, I learned how to wrestle, but you can't do it forever. And then cycling came along, and it gave me this thing where I could be athletic again. You're never too old to do it. everything about me is tenacity, consistency, stubbornness, don't give up. And I just had no outlet. I got fat. I was just a dad with nothing to do with all this energy. And now cycling just presents a challenge after challenge after challenge. I want to win a fucking national title. Like, I want to win a 40 plus, 50 plus, 60 plus, 70 plus. I don't care how old I am, but I want to fucking win a national title. And if I got to keep coming here, punishing myself, and just forging myself into something that's worthy of saying I'm a national champ, then that's what I'm going to do. And that's why I'm here.
Amazing. Anyone else?
I'm not going to go into too much detail. Gary, Colin, I've had a shit day that I've been through. And 2 years ago, I came back from camp to some tough news. And I set myself a goal of being able to get on camp. And I couldn't make last year because of health reasons and all the stuff that went with it. And my why for this week on everything I've done is because I'm here. Because there's fucking shit in the world, there's shit that can happen to you, and I'm here and I've got to take this opportunity while I can. And everything today on that last climb at Valdivo, I know people saw me get emotional, and I don't want to go into it all, but I just had anger, I had frustration, I had every emotion under the sun going through me at that point, and I don't care whether I pressed 100 watts or 1700 watts, I fucking emptied my tank on that climb. And it was I just did it because I could.
You could, yeah.
And there was a time when I didn't think I could.
Yeah.
And just being able to do that. And the reason I want to say it is because this has been a brilliant emotional camp for me. It's been tough, and you guys have all been, to a man and a lady, just been brilliant. You've been there, the banter, it's been shit week.
Yeah.
But not once has anybody been negative about it, and it's just carried me, and I want to say thanks.
Nice week.
Absolutely. It's definitely been one of the, well, not one of, it has been the toughest week for weather. And to see everybody just show up for each other every single day. Everyone's had tough moments and strong moments, but you've all leaned into each other through the whole week, which has been amazing to see. And yeah, we're blessed that we've got such an amazing community, through Chris, Davey, myself, been doing these camps 13 years, and it just still blows us away, the community that we've got. So, but that's thanks to you guys. So yeah, amazing, Dean. Thanks for sharing that, mate. Thanks, honestly. I know you're tempted. I can see it. You're tempted. Come on.
Yeah, I suppose I think from cycling with too many pros and drone, and my cycling confidence in groups is quite low. I don't really normally back myself to be able to hold myself in a group environment cycling. So kind of my why this week was just to prove to myself that maybe I am stronger than I think on the bike.
Absolutely.
And so I tried my best and had a great time.
Amazing. Nice one, I like that. Yeah, Colin.
I've met a lot of great folk cycling, and I've made some really good friends. And I do it because I want to keep doing it, which is a kind of circular argument, but thanks to Davey and that getting me fit after all the shit I've been through too. So yeah, I love being out here, and I enjoy cycling. I want to keep doing it as long as I possibly can.
Doesn't get any more clear than that. Cool. Ian, man, there's bound to be one in there for you.
Oh,
yeah,
right.
right. Share your why to this week.
My wife for this week. Just to be here, was, one of the biggest challenges for me was actually getting on the plane. So just to get here and being amongst this environment, I know from the previous camps, exactly what you said, you guys are inspirational to us, all of you, as coaches, you always have a kind of best interest at heart. That's been demonstrated on multiple occasions this week. And it's just being in amongst this environment I know it's such a positive environment from my own
as I say, from one previous experience, and it just gives you that kind of reminder that, you know, it just when you train so much on your own, you know, you're kind of sort of forget what it's like, and to come here and be amongst that environment where everybody's got your back, no matter your ability, no matter how you feel, no matter where you're at, everybody's supportive, everybody looks after each other, and there's, you know, the opportunity to create what I found from being here before is friendships that started 2 years ago are now kind of, you know, growing, and there's more people we've met, you know, everybody's met over the course of this camp. So yeah, yeah,
Good.
That's it, really.
Definitely, what you've pushed yourself this week has been amazing. Like everyone knows, like, you know, you've came into the camp and you've had to work really, really hard every single day. But the main thing is you got on the plane and you showed up to try, and that's like shows balls, and you could easily be like, right, I'm not fit and I'm not where I want to be, and fuck it, I'm not going to go. But like you took it by like, the balls, and you said, I'm going to go there and I'm going to try my absolute best, and yeah, that takes a lot of guts, mate. So yeah,
No, I appreciate that. It was, in all honesty, it was borderline. You know, before it was.
Yeah, I was like, if I see his phone call coming up, I'll be like, fuck it, I'll just not answer it. And it's a name choice.
See the thing is like see all these feelings that you've all got and everybody's mentioned, the nervousness, the apprehension. Everybody gets that, no matter who you are. Like, so I get it, he gets it, Chris gets it. No matter how good you are at whatever you do, whether it's going into a new job, whether it's going into a new sport, anything like that, having a new family. Everybody gets that apprehension, and it's all about having good people around you to actually like feed off and help you and push you along. And most of the people in here haven't met each other before, but you come here for camp, and when you're leaving now, the way that everybody's feeling now, like you're absolutely buzzing. It just pushes you on and helps you onwards. So that's a why for me doing this, and probably like Gaz and Chris. That's a why for us, why we keep doing these camps. We didn't have to do these camps, but we do these camps, and we love doing them. And what you've all got for this, and what we give to it, and what we get from it as well as coaches and friends, like we love that as well, eh? So, it's that's a why for me.
Nice, mate.
Yeah.
Well,
I think I'd just say for myself, obviously the triathletes that come, you coming on a cycling camp, Rachel sort of alluded to a little bit, it's quite daunting. You know, we're not cyclists, we're triathletes, and it is a different environment. You know, the natural stuff that cyclists do with their kit, how they carry themselves, even the training especially, you know, it is different. But guys and girls that I've had, you know, we've changed the program to do a build up for this camp, and they've all embraced it, and you know, and I think that's really showed off. And Sean's travelled a ridiculous distance, you know, to come on this camp, and I appreciate it. And again, you know, you're giving him new stuff to do for the camp, and he's sort of not questioned it, believed in it, done it, and it's worked out. So, Size is a bit of a cyclist, old school cyclist, you know, so he looked at this sort of thing. Aaron's got a lot of change in his life at the minute, so he's sort of working through that.
Girlfriend!
I was about to say, you didn't laugh.
Yeah, he's got a lot going on, so he's trying to find that new.
He's busy.
Routine.
He doesn't need to wear flip flops in the shower.
And Rachel, you know, she was really nervous. She thought she was going to turn a bit and just would be like within 400 metres, she'd be out the back. But again, she embraced the sessions, did them, and you know, I mean, she hasn't even travelled to a different country, so she's made nowhere near this.
No effort. Don't tell us you've made an effort.
For me, it makes me, you know, I'm really chuffed that, you know, triathletes can come here and it's not like, oh, what's the triathlete, you know, he's on a bike sort of thing, you know, they just sort of blended in there and looked good as everybody
And
else.
I'd like to thank Sean for the time I've sat behind.
Yeah.
Me too.
For the watts I've saved it behind Sean.
I think Kipchoge ran behind Sean.
What about you, Sean? Would you like to share your why for the week?
Yeah, I think it's ever since I started even chasing triathlons, it's just like I don't want to die average, and so it's like not be average, you have to do non-average things, and so I just try to chase the next thing and chase the person you perceive to be like at that next challenge. It's like just always find your next hill 'cause it's never over.
Yeah.
Once you stop chasing, you stop chasing.
Love it, mate. It's like
Yeah.
Yeah. FD,
Oh, yeah, you're going to be Scotland.
you've always got some nice influence, mate. You've been through a lot.
I don't think-
Why to be-
No, what I've been through is that's in the past. I look forward. But my coaches invest a lot of time in me and a lot of love as well. And I've never tried to let you down intentionally. And every time I'm setting off in the call, that's if you've got this, and we were in the year. And you know what? I'm not caught all these guys on my back. This time, just gotta say this to me and fucking stop this picture. No, but honestly, yeah, you invest a lot of time in us, and I think a few weeks ago you got emotional. And it just shows you care for us. I'm sure you care for me as much as you care for whoever you teach, Ian, Colin, Dean. And you know, it means a lot. You know, we don't let you down sitting back with a shisha in our hands. I'm going to fucking go hammer this.
Yeah.
And secondly, my wife was to wear nice clothes. Get the boys all rigged up, you know what I mean? You make it easy. If you make it easy, so I think my biggest moment is getting them all rigged out. At least next. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh, listen, guys, thank you very much. Thanks for everything. And one more thing, I always remember the first camp he said, if they, you know, you'll be friends for life. First camp, Peter, Colin, Ian, maybe Ian was maybe a second or third camp, but you know what? The rest of our life we'll all be friends, and we touch your big head, I'll have an American accent next week. He'll have a Scottish accent next week.
We're pregnant next week.
I'm pregnant right now.
He's going to have 3 feet.
3 feet or 3
Simon, no one knows this 3 feet joke. I used to be a midget, I've just been Well, listen guys, thank you very much.
Oh, nice one. Mr. Bell.
Ding dong. I guess Minado might as well again happened at the end of last year, but again I had 2 months off bike and just was feeling a bit struggling to get back into fitness, and again good sort of couple months at the start of the year and signed up for the camp, and sort of really have enjoyed again just being amongst sort of like-minded folks and enjoying the training and the camaraderie, etc. So it's gives you good inspiration for the year ahead, and look forward to being back next year.
All right, mate. So. Yeah, maybe Aaron.
Yep.
You think, mate?
Nah, this, like, been here this quite a few times now, so definitely probably the hardest camp I've been on, because just not really done a lot of training. Sort of just figuring out what I want to do in my life, so just been focusing on that really. Yeah, girlfriend's probably not helped. Spending a lot of time with her, but it's obviously good in that sense, but
yeah,
obviously not good for the training.
No cycling, but right now.
But yeah.
Stand in the corner, David.
Hey, feel better? Remember what we said, like reset.
Tongue spat something.
Aye, that's alright though, because having a partner can be an amazing like support network, right? Look at me amazing your mum is, like what she does and supports you. So, she's always going to be there, but like having like a companion that you can then go on and do races with and share weekends and everything, like that's an amazing and beautiful thing to have. So as much as we're like slagging you off, like having a
It's
little
back to slagging off. It's not slagging, you're slagging them off.
jealous.
We've seen the picture.
Okay,
The
there
man
you
is
go.
seriously punching above his weight. So
There you go.
yeah.
I need to see a
So,
picture.
Yeah.
plenty of time, mate. You're super young and you've got an amazing coach there, so you'll steer you back in the right direction. So
Yeah.
you're all good, but appreciate it. Mate.
Thanks, Jamie.
Yourself, Simon.
Do you want to film me?
Next.
Do you want?
There you go, mate.
Oh.
Yeah, for me, I'm a currently follow on what people said, but you know what? Before I came away, people were saying friends and family and saying, how do you know these people? And I say, well, I don't. the sort of, so you're going away with people you don't know. But obviously, I know you all now. You know, Chris for coaching, but it's been a good experience, and I think I'll definitely be back. You know, it's the first time being in a training camp, but it's been really, really good. Really enjoyed it.
Feel it, side.
Cool. Well, the last thing I'll say my why is.
Hang on, Gaz. I wanted to come. I never got asked.
You'll be there too, but
I wanted to come and ride in the rain.
So you're like, you see the sunshine next week. You're like, yeah, that's too easy.
Let's balance this shit out.
Can I just say, Tim says he's going to post pictures of the sunshine next week. Forbid him. Take his phone off him.
His camera off him.
Meeting admin in the WhatsApp group between them.
You only get half a why, you get your other half next week.
So yeah, my why is basically to build like better cyclists. Of course, I'm a cycling coach, but further than that, it's just to build better people. And obviously a lot of people here I'm on a 1v1 with and work with you all. And being in the training camp is just another branch to that tree to be able to do that, which I feel incredibly lucky to say that that's my job. So yeah, that's my one. Great stuff. Okay.
I was gonna say, like, this week has 100% given me like a new love for cycling outside.
Oh, nice.
Like I liked it before, but something about this week, maybe it was the energy and the people, but I just didn't want to ever get off my bike, and it was just always such good vibes.
Yeah.
I'll get in that.
Dave hasn't done a why.
I did not why.
Oh, did you?
I thought it was amazing as well.
So memorable.
Why? I'm trying to support people to listen to me.
Okay.
That's a wrap for
Yeah.
week 1, 2015. 2015.
I know.
2025.
Wish it was 2015.
Yeah, it goes so quick, eh? It goes so quick, but
I don't know if I'm speaking for everyone else, but I just want to say thanks. Your camps are consistent. They are hard work. You develop, you grow. As I've said to you both, the groups of people you always bring together are brilliant, you know. And for me, thank you.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, learned so much from everyone this week for sure.
We need to go for dinner now.
Oh yeah, what bit? I saw dinner.
Hell yeah.
Thanks again, folks. Honestly,
Cheers.
it's been brilliant. And
Back to this one.
have a good night. 5-minute walk.
Have a good night.
Yeah, come nice. Aye, come right.